Let's talk about the medical medium. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with this individual, this is someone who claims to have a connection to a spirit that he hears talking behind his right ear. And because of this connection to this spirit, he can scan a body and diagnose all of these different ailments and things like that and figure out ways to heal them. He's the originator of the celery juice trend. He's a New York Times bestseller, and he has no medical credentials whatsoever. He believes that cancer has no genetic proponent, even though there's been a ton of research to say otherwise. He also thinks that the Epstein-Barr virus is the result of 95% of all thyroid issues, which has also been researched and proven wrong. He thinks that you can get thyroid issues from dental exams or traveling on a plane. Again, no scientific evidence to support that, and actually it's been debunked many times by many people in the medical community. He believes that you can have a sluggish liver, adrenal fatigue, all of these things that have all been debunked by actual research, that none of them are true, and they're just a fake disease that he's saying that he can cure with celery juice. Now here's where it gets really good. So he says here, and you can see that all these people have tried celery juice, and it's found to offer them improvement, relief, and healing from all kinds of acute and chronic illnesses and symptoms, including digestive issues, skin conditions, migraines, fatigue, autoimmune illnesses, brain fog, and hundreds of others. Now, he just said that celery juice can prevent all these things, right? But if you go to his website and you go all the way down, you can almost not find it. There's a small little link that says disclaimer, and it reads this: Anthony William is not a licensed medical doctor, chiropractor, osteopathic physician, naturopathic doctor, nutritionist, pharmacist, psychologist, psychotherapist, or other formally licensed healthcare professional, practitioner, or provider of any kind. Anthony William Medical Medium does not render medical, psychological, or other professional advice or treatment, nor does it provide or prescribe any medical diagnosis, treatment, medication, or remedy. Did I miss something? Because on his homepage, it literally says that he talks to his spirit to diagnose different ailments and that you should take celery juice to heal it. This disclaimer goes on to say that the purpose of this page is just information. It should not be considered healthcare advice, a medical diagnosis, and there's no promise of benefits or claims of cures. So, he said it. Stop listening to the pseudoscience. You know how I've told you guys like 1 million times that all detoxes are a scam and you don't have to detox your body? You're not even ready for this one.
But yeah, I juiced grapes for 7 days, and I drank between 3 to 4 quarts every day, along with water.
So you shit your brains out. All right, so now we're gonna get to the good stuff. Watch this.
After the 4th
So like
day,
I said, she shits her brains
I
out.
started to have a little bit more energy, but what was coming out of my body, it was stinky.
Yeah, because all you ate was fiber.
Unlike any other, and that is what we call mucoid plaque. So
Okay,
what
mucoid plaque.
It's the undigested material
Listen.
that's been stuck in your gut from eating processed foods, the wrong combination of
Mucoid plaque. You gotta get rid of it. It's all built up in your intestines and it's making you sick. You know who coined the term mucoid plaque? This guy named Richard Anderson, who is a naturopath selling a colon cleanse. So when you ask people who have seen the body in ways that a lot of us probably never have, like pathologists in autopsies, radiologists, gastrointestinal surgeons, not a single one of them have ever seen this plaque buildup that these colon cleanser and detox people are promoting, because it's not a thing. It doesn't exist. Her poop was like that because of the amount of fiber that she was getting from the grapes, along with nothing else. That can happen. You get this stringy, mucusy poop because when you do eat a normal, balanced diet, it creates fecal bulk. And there is mucus in that, but you often can't see it because it's clear. Sorry, that's gross, but it's just true. And so she didn't have the fecal bulk, resulting in weird poops. It's not toxic sludge. Do not do a detox or a cleanse. We're on day 3 of all detoxes and cleanses are a scam and people are collectively going insane. Let's talk about this lung detox. And just in case you thought I was joking, I literally couldn't pick what video to show you because there were so many.
If you've seen the recipe, it's 15 figs, 15 dates, 1 liter of any type of vegan milk.
It sounds like more like a laxative than anything else.
It's meant to clear out your lungs from anything that's like built up inside of them.
Let's pause right there. Critical thinking caps on, okay? You don't have a buildup of stuff in your lungs. If you did, you would have a chronic cough because your lungs want to expel the stuff in there. They can't function well with anything in there, so you would cough. Just like if you sip something and it goes down the wrong way, you cough immediately. Now we also have to talk about mucus. There's your forewarning. Your body naturally makes about 1 liter of mucus every single day because it's how it actually helps fight off infection. You need some mucus. And when you get sick, your body produces more mucus to try to get rid of said infection, which is why you cough and you notice some of that stuff coming up, right? Now there are chronic conditions that you can have that cause a buildup of mucus, things like COPD or cystic fibrosis, which is a genetic disorder where there's literally too much mucus in your lungs. But you know how they get rid of that? Not some crazy detox. They literally put on a machine that rattles their lungs and they cough up the excess mucus.
It made me cough, and more than anything, it made me like clean everything. Obviously 15 dates and 15 fakes.
Told you you'd shit your pants. But so you don't have a buildup of excess stuff in your lungs. This may be making her cough, and maybe, yeah, she's spitting up some mucus, but that's the normal healthy mucus that's already in your body. Remember, you make 1 liter a day. Don't do these detoxes and cleanses. On today's episode of People Are Collectively Going Insane, let's talk parasites.
Everyone in the world, especially America, has parasites. And those parasites are the cause of all sickness, disease.
Okay, pause real quick before we go on. Put on our critical thinking caps. If everybody has a parasite and it's the cause of all of these sicknesses, then why isn't everybody sick? Because everybody has a parasite, so everybody should be sick.
Doctors will tell you that it's not true.
Because there's no evidence to show that it is.
In third world countries.
You're right. Doctors don't talk about this because there's no evidence to show that everybody has parasites. Now, parasites do exist, and also, they've never said that you only get them from what you said, third world countries. You can get a parasite anywhere, but what would happen is you would get the parasite and then you would immediately experience symptoms from said parasite. And we're talking like severe, really excruciating stomach pain, nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, unexplained weight loss. You would have a lot of symptoms. Some of them, sorry, this is gross, you would even have things coming out of areas. Like you would notice.
Well, also we get those parasites from eating animals.
And there it is, the vegan agenda. Now, I have no problem with people wanting to go vegan, but she has an agenda behind this. And in the 80 million videos that had the hashtag parasite cleanse, almost every single one of them, someone had an agenda, something that they were selling. Remember, people are always trying to sell you stuff when they make up this pseudoscience. Remember, all detoxes and cleanses are a scam. If you actually did contract a parasite, you would know, you would have severe symptoms. You don't just have a bunch of parasites in your gut making you sick and killing you. But just because it's hilarious, watch this.
And I'm going to do this every day for 10 days, preferably under a full moon cycle for 4 months.
That was the icing on the cake for me. You've got to cleanse yourself of parasites on the full moon cycle. Don't fall for it, kids.